Okay. Ja, das funktioniert alles. Herzlich willkommen zu einem spontanen IRL-Stream wegen dem Minecraft-Event, was wir gucken werden. Ich bin nämlich nicht am PC, wie man sehen kann. Wie man nicht sehen kann, weil es dann viel zu dunkel ist. Aber ist mir egal. Im Übrigen kann ich bin gerade aus der Dusche raus. Ey, Digga. Das hat mich gerade ein bisschen gestresst halt. Deswegen kann ich jetzt auch noch nichts einrichten. So. Wir gehen ins Minecraft-Event. Minecraft Live.
And to have another texture. So if that texture that you already have.
Schnauze. Livestream ist, Live-Chat ist verfügbar. So. Kurz mal hier die Hülle raus. Im Übrigen, das hier ist meine Hülle. Ja, perfekt. Das Problem habe ich auch schon länger, also. Ja, das sind jetzt noch die Pre-Shows-Highlight. Ich will. Scheiß drauf. Haben wir halt einen Live-Chat dabei. Der. Ich bin gerade wirklich aus der Dusche vor 2 Minuten raus. Ey, Digga. Und ja, heute gibt es 2 Streams. Der hier spontan wegen dem Live-Event da. Der andere, der war sowieso geplant. Also nicht auf YouTube, aber von mir aus. Sweden. Sonic in Minecraft, okay. So. Ich weiß noch nicht, wie ich das Ganze machen werde. Wahrscheinlich einfach mit Kamera umdrehen. Dann da hoch. Mikrofon verpiss dich. Da werdet ihr nachher alles sehen. Also so halt nachher dann. Aber halt andersrum, weil ich jetzt gerade die Cam irgendwie inventiert. Im Übrigen habe ich 40 € gefunden in der Jackentasche. Von irgendwem, der sie verloren hat. Oh. Oh, es geht los, es geht los. Handy auf nicht stören. Nicht stören ein. Haare fixen auch. Digga, muss fast streamen. Also Haare flexen, ja. Ist spontaner IRL-Stream, der war eigentlich gar nicht geplant, aber dadurch, dass hier das Minecraft-Event ist. Nachher wird es auch nochmal einen geben, aber der ist halt wie gesagt spontan jetzt. Digga, wie der Live-Chat explodiert. Achso, Ton. Soundbar ausgeschaltet. Wegen dem. Digga. Ich wollte das eigentlich live machen, aber ich bin zu der Zeit halt nie am PC, deswegen mache ich jetzt IRL-Stream halt auf spontan. Ich wollte es eigentlich in dem Format machen, also Facecam und mein Handy, aber ne. Im Übrigen, der ganze Stream läuft von meinem Handy aus, wie man sehen kann.
I'm your host and chief storyteller of Mojang Studios, Lydia Winters. We have an exciting show for you today, filled with all things Minecraft. You'll vote a new mob into the game, hear what's happening in Minecraft dungeons, learn how to design and play with your own Minecraft mob, find out the next Minecraft update, and much, much more. Seriously though, we have a packed show for you. The best part is that you get to hear everything directly from the cool humans making it, and they will give you the inside knowledge that no one outside of Mojang Studios knows, our best kept secrets, until we tell you all of them today. So let's do it.
Ich habe übrigens hier Schokolade, also falls man was vom Essen hört, sorry, aber ich habe Hunger.
Our social team will be tweeting throughout the show and want to know what you think about everything we announce. Hang out with us here and also there. Last year, we announced quite an anticipated update, the Caves and the Cliffs update.
Sorry, ich hatte noch nichts zum Essen.
Things you've done with Caves and Cliffs Part 1 and can't wait to see what you do with Part 2. Agnes and Henrik are here to give us a peek into the surprising development process for Caves and Cliffs Part 2. Hi Agnes, hi Henrik.
Hello.
Agnes, how are you feeling?
I'm super happy to be here. I'm excited, very excited.
So excited. And Henrik, it's your first time on the Minecraft live stage.
It is. It's not your first time though, right?
It is not my first time. You two are going to tell us about Caves and Cliffs Part 2, and the thing that I think is the most amazing is
Der wieder
how
Chat
involved
abgeht.
and how essential the community was to making it.
Yes. Yeah. This update changes basically everything about the world generation in the game. So we've added like massive mountains, massive caves, and it's been really hard to kind of
Among Us.
balance that because we want to add all this new cool stuff.
Do you
But when
speak
people play the
French?
game, we also
Ah,
want to be able to encounter like the old familiar stuff. So this balancing act is really hard. So as designers and developers, when we test the stuff we built, how do we know if it's any good, right? How do we know if it's better? So we've needed a lot of help, and we've definitely gotten it. So we've been shipping snapshots, betas every week, and the people have been playtesting and giving us feedback, and it's just been wonderful. It feels kind of like they're colleagues helping us build this great game.
That's amazing. And you have an amazing example of someone who took a lot of time giving
Yes.
notes.
Yeah. For example, on a player tweeted at me this wonderful big picture showing like across different snapshots in the same location what changed across different snapshots and offer some opinions on that and some feedback. And this kind of stuff takes a lot of time to do. It's research that the users are doing for us, and we get a lot of this stuff, and it just saves time, and that's time that we can use, of course, to make the game better.
So amazing.
It truly is. I mean, this is like the biggest update we've ever done, and we couldn't have done it without the community.
Oh, that's incredible.
Ich glaube, die meisten Leute im Chat sind retarded, Alter. Please reveal 1.19.
Yes, I mean, it's a very big
Ich mach mal kurz
decision,
Fenster zu,
and
Alter.
we took it together as a team. But yes, when it was time to announce it, it was quite scary. But we thought the best thing is to keep transparent. Because as we know, Minecraft is crafted together with the community, and then it's good to see it.
Vote for Golem.
And then when we did announce it, everyone was so caring and understanding, and it shows the most beautiful community. So yeah, thank you.
We absolutely do.
And it was so nice as a team to be able to not rush it, since this change is so big, to be able to do it properly and take the time and really do it well. So we're super thankful that we got such so strong support for it.
That's awesome. And I mean, sometimes during the development process, things change and you decide you want things to be bigger and better, which kind of moves them to a different timeline. And I know we have one of those today.
Yeah, we do. So we have been working quite a lot on the Deep Dark, the Warden, and the Skunk Sensor, and we're so excited about this, and we know everyone is. And so it's got to be bigger because we really want to do this right and do it with super high quality. But that's also the reason to that we have moved it to the next update instead.
And we're going to talk about the next update at the end of the show,
Yes,
right?
so we're going to show both some new things from the Deep Dark and some other new things, so that's exciting.
So we'll move the Deep Dark feature set into the next update, which will be after Caves and Cliffs Part 2. And we're going to look at that later in the show. You're going to get to see some really cool stuff from Brandon. Now, Henrik and Agnes, you two are working with an awesome team of developers. And this was quite a technical challenge. So we have an inside look at sort of a lot that went into Caves and Cliffs Part 2.
Yep, let's watch it.
Oha.
The best part of my job, I think it's just creating a game. I want to make people happy. In the new update, I've been primarily focusing on creating the mountains and also putting everything together in the new generation of the world.
Ey, Digga.
So that's the caves and the mountains and everything in between. When I started this project about a year ago, I knew almost
Sekunde
nothing
mal.
about world generation, and I learned so much. And it's really been a team effort, Java and Bedrock together.
In this update, my role is to bring to life the cave part, and together with our colleague who work on the mountains, we present to you the cliffs and the caves update. One of the inspirations for the caves is the Sondong's cave systems in Vietnam, because that was one of the largest cave systems in the world. And I feel so proud of it because I came from Vietnam and we get to use these cave systems in my country and put it into the game. So I feel so proud whenever we think about the caves.
My job is to find what works slow in Minecraft and try to optimize it. The new update changes how the world looks a lot, and it also affects performance quite a lot. The best part about my job is just finding something which can give a big benefit and then just seeing how FPS improves or how frame time graph looks much better after the change.
I would say the coolest part about my job is all of the wonderful colleagues that I get to work with. They really inspire me, teach me, and motivate me to be a better versions of myself every day.
We put in a lot of time and effort into this update, and I hope that it will inspire and excite our community.
It feels like it's a whole new game.
What a great team you have.
The best team. And now we've been working on Caves like this part too. It's been so beautiful to see how everyone collaborated, like all the different roles, like Bedrock developers, Java developers, designers, artists, sound, and so on. Yeah, it's been so
Yeah,
good.
because when you get a diverse group of people together in a room like that, even if it's a digital room, I guess, then, and all focus on one thing like this, it feels like there's no problem you can't solve. Plus, it's fun.
That's amazing. And then you add our community. They're doing bug tracking. They're just everywhere giving us notes and feedback and telling us what's working. So you add that to an amazing team, and it's
Yeah.
really incredible.
We really want actually to highlight everyone that helps us with the public bug tracker we have. So many players report bugs, and then we also have the moderators and helpers, and they help us
Hey,
with
Digga.
like categorizing, finding duplicates, asking for additional information, and it's extraordinarily helpful.
We have a really amazing community. Now, you two have been, and actually the whole team has been just
Yes.
kind of sharing images and seeds as you're finding things, and you put together some really awesome worlds for us to look at.
Dass da nicht irgendwelche Content Creator im Chat im Übrigen sind. Oh, geil, die Minecraft-Mucke. Oha. Schnauze. Ich will das nicht. Digga. Minecraft ist halt trotzdem und bleibt wahrscheinlich auch das Spiel, was am geilsten ist. Im Übrigen, ich hasse Herbst beziehungsweise Winter. Es ist immer so schnell dunkel, Alter.
Wow, they're beautiful.
Yeah, what's interesting about this is when you look at that video, like initially the plan was just big mountains and or natural looking cool mountains and caves, but as we started working on it, the scope kind of grew because we realized that we need to change all the terrain to make this all fit together. But once we started seeing that work, and it was so fun to see how the team started realizing that we're really onto something. This is going to be great. And seeing that inspiration spread, and then also spread out to our community through the snapshots has been really fun.
Yeah, no, we have been playtesting a lot, and we're like, we couldn't stop playtesting because
We get distracted
we just
all the
found
time.
so many cool places, and it's I feel so inspiring, and that's what we want to do with Minecraft. We want to inspire everyone to play Minecraft in their own way, and like we really feel that this new world generation inspires like going on adventure, building, telling stories. So it's very exciting.
That's amazing. And I mean, so you make all these changes, but then obviously we have so many players who've been playing for so long. I mean, the two of you have worlds that are like 10 years old, and I just love the approach you took to keeping everything really safe for players who have existing worlds.
Yes, it's very important for us to be respectful to players' worlds, and like Minecraft should be a game you can trust, because if you know that it works and it will work for many years, then you can spend like all this love and time on your Minecraft world. So in Case and Clips Part 2 we have actually done two things mainly to make sure that everything works well, and the first thing is blending. So as you can see in the picture here, to the left we don't have blending, so then when you update your old world to the new world generation, it would just be like an ugly edge. But now, with blending, it's actually all smooth and 3D.
That's beautiful. That makes a huge difference. And Henrik,
Ich habe da jetzt nicht so einen großen Unterschied gesehen.
You want to show us with your own world.
Yeah, so what happens if you open your old world with a new version of Minecraft, and I took a look at what happens in my old world, which I've had for like 10 years, playing
Nein?
all that old stuff we built 10 years ago. But that's what happens when you open the world in 1.18. So it basically generates new caves beneath the old areas.
Oha.
And to create the illusion that was there the whole time. We just didn't go there until now. And,
Sus.
Don't look, Henrik. There's so many spoilers there. Under your world, so many cool things.
I was squinting, okay?
Okay, good.
That's like the first thing I'm gonna do when I update is just like digging straight up. Well, not straight down actually, but I'm gonna see what's under my base.
That's so cool. I just love that it adds so much to the existing worlds that our players have. And so you're keeping them safe and
Digga, das ist ein Stream, der einfach so läuft.
Pick between just the new or just the old. So we want them to be able to experience both things in the same world.
That's amazing.
Yo, Digga, was ist jetzt los?
And you two get to have the first one.
All right.
Will Java and Bedrock get part 2 at the same time?
Yes, the plan is to release this on Java and Bedrock at the same time, and also to ship it with what we call seed parity. And that's, what does that mean? So, seed is this name for the magic number that is used to determine how your whole world looks like. So every world is unique, and that's driven by the seed. And when you create a new world, it gets a randomly generated seed. But if you dig that seed up, if you really like what you see, you're like, wow, this world is wonderful, I want to share it with my friends, you can dig up that number and share it with others. And then if they open a new world with that seed, they'll see the same thing. But what's new for this update is that also works between Bedrock and Java.
That's amazing.
So if you create a world in Java and you think it's beautiful, you want to share with others, anyone who opens a world with that seed, regardless of which edition they're playing, will see essentially almost exactly the same thing.
Yeah, it's almost identical. And then it's the thing in the community, you find a super cool location.
Ich glaube, die Farben sind einfach stärker.
Yeet!
Geil.
But now everyone can just share cool places together, and I think that's really nice.
It's really amazing. I mean, when you find these amazing epic things in Caves and Clips Part 2, you obviously want to be able to share them. So seed parity is huge. I think everyone's going to be so excited about
So we're not
that.
100% there yet, but close. It's
Getting
very similar.
Digga, wie lange geht's um Minecraft-Event?
Parity.
Seed
That's what we're going to call it.
So I know everyone is anxiously, including myself, waiting for this update. When do we get it?
So it's actually almost done. So we're going to release it in a month or two.
That is amazing. Thank you so much, Agnes and Henrik.
In einem Monat.
Caves and Clips Part 2 will be coming to a screen near you in 1 to 2 months. And speaking of screens, soon there will be another place to play Minecraft. On November 2nd, Minecraft comes to Xbox Game Pass for PC.
Minecraft. It's a game all about togetherness and teamwork. Let's take a look at some of Minecraft's most terrific teams. Zombies and the Drowned. Maybe not the best example. Let's try Cobblestone and Mossy Cobblestone.
Hä?
Relationship that's truly rock solid.
I've never liked you.
How about Steve and Creeper?
Nah.
Okay, maybe not Steve. Not them. Not them either. Ooh, that's got to hurt. You realize this is going out live, right? If we don't find a great example of Minecraft togetherness soon... What's that, goat? You got the best example of togetherness yet? Okay, this better be good. Minecraft Bedrock Edition and Minecraft Java Edition. Finally, coming together for... No, that's not right. Absolutely not. That's that ticket.
Ach du Scheiße.
Minecraft Bedrock Edition and Minecraft Java Edition are coming to Xbox Game Pass for PC. We debated which edition to add to the service.
Creeper.
We decided,
Also.
why not add both? That means Game Pass for
Java.
PC will be the only way to get Bedrock and Java
Bedrock.
in one place. Convenient. Perhaps a little too convenient. In any case, starting in November, you can play the original Blockbuster, its cross-play supporting cousin, and a cartload of other games with Game Pass for PC.
Finding Forza Horizon.
Game Pass does have PC games. And personally, I can't wait to play those PC games with my two best friends.
We are not your friends. It's the only thing we agree on.
Smell of togetherness.
Oha. Bedrock and Java editions coming to Game Pass for PC. Minecraft Live.
Hello, Minecrafters of the world. I'm Boo-Booey, and I'm back yet again to help guide you through this year's incredibly important and potentially life-altering vote. Remember the Phantom? For an amazing mob that will be added to Minecraft. For those of you who haven't been a part of Minecraft Live before, here's how it works. Our developers came up with 3 different mobs that they think could potentially be a great addition to Minecraft for a variety of reasons.
Okay.
But
Ich war noch nie
the
dabei.
community of Minecraft players around the world get to decide which one gets further developed and brought into the game in a future update, and which ones will live on only in our hearts as what could have been. Like you, little baby. I'll never forget you. Moving on. The actual winner of last year's intense mob
Come,
vote was
LA.
none other than the glow squid. If you haven't run into these majestic creatures
Golem Gang, fuck
swimming
off.
around under the stars on a clear night, you are really
Copper Golem, fuck off.
But that was last
Yeet.
and this is now. So here's what you need to do. We have 3 mobs for you to choose from, and there will be 2 rounds of voting. The first round, of course, will include all 3 mobs, but one will get voted out. In the second round, there will only be the 2 remaining mobs, then just one winner in the end. As in previous years, the vote will happen on Twitter. So if you don't already have an account, you'll need to quickly make one. And if you do have an account, make sure you're logged in. Then when I tell you it's time to vote, go to the Minecraft Twitter account and check out the live voting poll with all 3 mob options. Pick the one you want to see added to Minecraft and click to cast your vote. That's it. It's like super easy. Well, the clicking part is easy. The choosing part, considerably more difficult. Now that you know what to do,
Ich werd's nicht
let's go
machen.
over your options. And who better to talk about our 3 potential new mobs than someone who is tiny in size but never in heart, the one, the only, Tiny Jens. Hey, Tiny Jens. So, can you help by telling our... Oh,
What? I can't hear you. Hold on.
Oh.
I'll come up to the surface.
okay. We'll just wait.
Ich werd beim Voten nicht mitmachen, ich muss Livestreamen.
I still can't hear you. Hold on. So impatient.
Ooh. A little testy.
Phew.
Oh, Tiny Jens, you made it. Can you tell our viewers all about this year's mobs?
I'm actually very busy. I lost Tiny Agnes again. I had retraced my steps, and now I have to go all the way back down there.
Oh, sorry about that.
But don't worry, don't worry. I know someone who can fill in for me.
Great, thanks. Oh, okay. Bye, Tiny Jens. Jens, you're here.
Hi, Boo.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I
Thank
guess
you.
Tiny Jens sent you while he looks for Tiny Agnes once again.
Exactly.
You
It's
just
a
can't keep
it's a tough job.
It really is.
Yeah.
Well, since you're here, can you please tell everyone all about this year's mobs?
Absolutely.
So, as you already mentioned, the team came up with 3 lovely creatures that we believe that
Copper
players
Golem,
enjoy
fuck off.
interacting with. And they are the Glare, the Lay, and the Copper Golem.
Those all sound really cool.
Absolutely. And to begin with, we have the Glare, which is a creature that flies around and doesn't really like dark areas because it knows that in dark areas there might be monsters.
Yes.
So naturally it goes to those areas and gets really grumpy about it, and that is to bring that player's attention so that the problem can be fixed.
Okay.
And we are thinking about ideas that in certain
Vote Glare,
circumstances
fuck off.
the glare may even help you light up these areas to solve your monster spawning problems.
The glare sounds amazing. I'm ready to vote glare now.
Yes, but then we have the LA, which is also a flying, lovely creature that loves music and
Who doesn't?
nice sounds. And if you give it an item, it will start looking for similar items lying around and bring them to you.
Okay.
And if you also play on a note block, it will drop the items on that location instead.
That's useful.
Yes, and we imagine that players can maybe use this to make the LA help you with, I don't know, sorting items or clearing up areas. I think there are many possibilities.
Okay, so vote LA. I get it.
Yes, but then we have the Copper Golem. And,
Copper Golem,
the
fuck
name
off.
implies it's a golem.
Copper
made
Golem,
of
fuck
copper.
off.
It's an excellent use for copper, and it will also like interact with you. And since it's made out of copper, it will over time oxidize and maybe like turn into a statue. But don't worry,
Schnauze
you
da
can
drüben.
deoxidize it using an axe, or it actually carries around a lightning rod on its head, so a lightning strike can also deoxidize it. Wow. In addition, it loves pressing buttons a little bit randomly, specifically copper buttons.
But it
LA is not a
randomly
P.
Yeah, so that can also be used in some interesting contraptions, we believe.
That's amazing. So Copper Golem, LA, Glare, all sound good. How do people choose? I think it's going to be quite difficult. But you've given them a lot to think about. So I think people will figure out what they like the most. Well, thank you so much, Jens, for coming by. I have now a creator question for you.
Hola, soy el 97.
The fuck?
Preguntas para ustedes. Primera pregunta, ¿cómo deciden qué mob poner a votación cada año? Segunda pregunta, ¿cómo se le ocurre al equipo cada nuevo mob? Última pregunta, ¿se basan en los comentarios de la comunidad de fans o es inspiración del equipo?
Okay, those 3 questions I think everyone wants to know the answer of.
Yeah, well, ideas and inspiration can come from many places. Sometimes
Digga, wie dunkel das einfach schon ist.
appears when you're walking around in the park, or you often like to play other games, watching movies, or playing Minecraft. And the community is also a great help. They have so many ideas and they do so many fun things. So we have a lot of ideas to work with, and we need to figure out like which ones do we want to do next. And a good way of doing that is actually playing in the game and see which areas that can be improved. I lost my train.
I mean, there's so many different ways that these ideas come, and that's really exciting to hear.
Yeah.
So when the community votes on a mob today, that mob is going to move forward towards being in Minecraft. Like, how finished already is that mob, or is there a lot of work to do?
Well, of course we have the big concept that we wanted to do, but once we have the mob in the game and see how it interacts with the areas and other mobs and items, that's when you kind of find the last magic little details to make it really great.
I like hearing about the last magic details. Well, thanks, Jens. You've given everyone a lot to think about. All right, now you know what your options are. And if you already knew, you know a little more about them. Soon, I'll let you know when the first voting round goes live. For now, let's take a look at something pretty fantastic coming to Minecraft that you don't even have to vote on. Earlier this week, Lydia
LA, fuck off, fuck off.
to get a first look at some interesting
creators for Minecraft Marketplace. This year, we're going to do that and show you how to start creating Minecraft things yourself. I finally made my first mob. It's very weird. Fanny and Quinn are here to tell us all about how we can all become creators. Hi, Fanny and Quinn.
Hello, Lydia.
Hey, Lydia.
It's so great
USA,
to be here.
Digga.
It's just so exciting to talk about our creators, and what a better place to do it than surrounded by the art that they have created.
I know. I walked onto the set and I was like, oh my god, those are Jollycraft skins. Those are Cupcake Brianna. That's Cost Studios. It was so cool just seeing all of their skins and worlds and concepts all on the wall.
They are really amazing. I mean, the creativity from our creators, those names, that makes sense now. It's just mind-blowing. Before we get too far in, though, we should probably explain to everyone what is a creator.
Yeah, of course. So a creator is really anybody who makes anything in Minecraft. You know, whether you're doing skins, textures, worlds, terraforming, UI, and even for me, like people that are making mods and add-ons and, you know, that kind of more developer type, those are creators too.
Definitely. For me, the way that I always like to think about it is that a creator is anyone that makes something in Minecraft and then shares it with someone else. And that can be like little Mac sharing it with their friends at school, or that could be a team of creators that sell something in the marketplace. And then everything in between, right? And our mission really is to empower all of them to make whatever their imagination is telling them to do. We want to really give you all the means, documentation, tools to be able to do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, it's just such a cool thing to be able to work on that everybody can be a creator.
That is so cool. And Fanny, you mentioned tools. I think it's so interesting. Your team is actually building things that creators use to build things on top of. What is your favorite tool that you've made?
Oh god, that is such a hard question. We have so many, but just to be a little bit selfish for a second and just pick one that I worked on recently. Like, as a manager, I rarely get the chance to actually write code, which I love doing. And this time we had a game jam, and I actually picked a creator community request, which is like implement a damage command that will help you like do cool effects with other mobs. And I just worked with a designer and we created this together, and I'm so excited to know that the team is actually now taking my code and is going to ship it for real. I'm very excited about that.
Yeah, it's just so cool that you're able to do something just in a game jam, and then it turns into something real that our creators can use. For me, my favorite is the structure animation. Last year we shipped a map called Suburbia by Jiggerbob that is basically this world that you can, you know, manage your city, create plots for commercial, residential, balance your economy. And every single time you place one of those plots, it animates layer by layer by layer, adding just this immersiveness and polish to the map that just makes it, I don't know, above and beyond.
That's so cool. I mean, so many of our creators are using the innovative tools that you've made to just like expand what they're working on. And we have some awesome examples of that.
Structure animations. Event comment. Execute. Ja, mein. Camera shake. Yo, Digga. Birthday party in Minecraft. Creator made outfit.
I love how many examples there were of creators just using those tools in all different ways. What's that like for you to see, Fanny, when your team, you've all been working on making those things for our creators?
It's definitely one of my favorite parts of like working with creators. You just give them one tool or two and they will make these crazy, amazing things. Like many times I see their creation, I'm like, how do they even do that? Like I know they're using our tools, but I don't know how they did that. It's so crazy.
It's mind-blowing sometimes just what they're able to do with just the small little things that we give them.
That's really, really cool. And we have a creator question for the two of you.
Hey everyone, I'm EY Stream, a Minecraft YouTuber, and I've got a question for you. Are these awesome features just for people who have experience in modding or creating content? And if we wanted to, how do people learn more about these features?
It's such a great question because the answer is no. They aren't just for, advanced modders or people that have been in the community for a long time. We actually just launched a new website we call Learning Portal. It's on minecraft.net/creator. And on that site, it basically links out to all of our resources to how to learn how to become a creator, learn how Minecraft content creation works. It also links out to our brand new documentation site that allows you to just go super deep into, learning the components and learning entities. And then the coolest thing that we added, which is how we made our mobs, is we use the Minecraft Entity Wizard, which is created by Yanis, and it's a Blockbench plugin that allows super easy creation of mobs that you can add to your own Minecraft game.
Hello everyone, my name is Yanis. I'm a software developer and Minecraft content creator. In 2017 I started to create my own 3D modeling program called Blockbench. The program is all about creating boxy, pixely models, which makes it perfect for the Minecraft art style. Today Blockbench supports many Minecraft formats, ranging from Bedrock Edition add-ons to Java Edition resource packs and mods. The program is used by Minecraft creators all around the world to create models, animations and player skins. Almost all 3D models you see on the Minecraft marketplace were made in Blockbench, and it was even used to design some of the new vanilla mobs, such as the goat and the axolotl. This summer I've collaborated with Mojang to create a new plugin for Blockbench. The plugin makes it super easy to get started with add-on creation by generating everything you need for a custom entity in just a few clicks. I'm going to demonstrate the process by making a simple grizzly bear. To install the plugin, I'm heading to File, Plugins, Available, search for the Minecraft Entity Wizard and press Install. That brings up this handy shortcut on the start screen. Let's go! I'm going to pick a preset that looks similar to the grizzly, like this polar bear, and I'll use the same for the behavior. Okay, now the add-on is created on your computer. Now let's start customizing our model using Blockbench. For this example, because we already have a bear model, I'm just going to recolor the model. Of course you could also change the whole model to turn it into something entirely different, like this butterfly that I made, and is based on the vanilla bat.
Shit, 20%.
Okay, this looks good. Now I'm going to press save and switch over to Minecraft. I can find our new grizzly bear pack in the behavior pack section and simply enable it. This will automatically enable the resource pack as well. Now let's check out the entity in-game. I just need to grab a spawn egg from the inventory and use it. And here's our grizzly bear. Have fun creating. It's free and works on all platforms.
Digga, was? Ich hoffe, dass...
I already told you all that I made a mob, but actually all three of us made mobs because we wanted to showcase that anyone can be a creator. So, Fanny, tell us about your adorable mob that you made.
Thank you. Yes, I was so excited to know that Blockbench was a thing because I immediately thought I need to add my dogs to Minecraft. I really, really love them, and I was just so excited. Like, Blockbench made it very easy for me to just obsess over every single detail. Like, every pixel was like, does that look like my dog? And then I also modified the geometry, especially the tails, to look like the exact twist that my dogs have. I really obsessed a lot, and I was very happy. Especially when I was able to add my own animation.
Digga, wie dunkel es vor allen Dingen jetzt schon ist. Am Anfang vom Stream war es hell.
They turned out so good. I thought it was super cute that you're able to get both of them in there.
Thank you.
So me being kind of born in the Pacific Northwest, outdoorsy. I mean, I'm wearing flannel on the stage. I wanted to kind of pull something from that nature. So I made Evelyn Evergreen. She's this kind of cute little evergreen tree that you maybe see, walking around the deep forest. Kind of fantasy driven. That I animated the arms and the legs, just the little stick legs that kind of walk around, just to add something, kind of cute and cool to the forest.
Her eyes are really staring right into my soul. I love it. I would love to just happen upon Evelyn in the forest. So I went a totally different direction from the two of you. I know, Quinn, you built your mob from scratch. Fanny, you built yours on top of a wolf. I built mine on top of something. I did not animate. I just wanted to do the beginner's course of Blockbench. And so I made something very near and dear to my Florida heart with a twist, which is what I'm calling an axolotl, and an alligator.
It's kind of like a little dragon.
It does look like a little dragon. It's a pretty good mashup there. I think it's great.
Yeah, I thought an alligator and axolotl would be super innovative when added together, but it does just look like a dragon. But I'm okay with that because I am a creator now based on your definition, because I made that and I showed it to all of you, which seeing something that you make in a game that you've played, you know, for me for 11 years, it was amazing.
It is so rewarding, really, to be able to just do that. So we encourage you all to try it. Like if someone that I think is the only skill that I have, like I know.
Es wäre einfacher, wäre ich am PC.
Please go install Blockbench and try it out. Like we would be so incredibly proud to just see everything that you have built. We would love to see it.
Yeah, it's available on all the platforms, and just post them on Twitter, post them on wherever you do, and we'll probably run across some of those, and we'd love seeing them.
Oh, I can't wait to see what everyone else creates. And I mean, I think that our mobs are definitely ready for the mob vote next year, so we don't even have to work on anything else. These three are perfect. I'm gonna have to talk to the team about that. So we're not professional creators, obviously, by our mobs, even though they're lovely. But Quinn, you get to work with people who, this is their full-time job, making Minecraft content for Marketplace. What is that like?
It's something that I'm just immensely proud of. Like being able to see so many people engage in the Marketplace and allow creators to become full-time Minecraft content creators as their careers. I mean, I think it's incredible too because the Marketplace doesn't just support these huge studios, but we also have really small independent creators that make just texture packs. Or like Charlotte Schematics, that's just a family on the West Coast that makes their own worlds. And the fact that the Marketplace can support all of them and make it their full-time jobs is something that is just so cool.
There's so much new content that our creators have made that we put together a video with some of our favorites from this past year.
Alte Intro-Musik. Beziehungsweise Vlog-Kanal-Intro. Craftable Base Lifeboat. Oha!
It almost feels like a dream that I'm making a living making content for the Marketplace. It is the best job that I can possibly ask for.
Furniture Furry. Oha! Robot Battle. Gigaboff ist, glaube ich, einer der krassesten Redstone. Crab Cove Carnival. Digga, Minecraft.
Just got to see some amazing reactions from the fans and people love the map, and that's just so heartwarming and lovely to see, and it really does put a smile on our faces.
Minecraft einfach nur ein geiles Spiel. Mal live in... Okay. Mob City Mashup.
The thing I like most about creating inside of Minecraft is the community that's been built up around it. There's so many amazing creative people, and it's been a privilege to be able to meet and work with so many of them.
Sonic the Hedgehog. Learn more at minecraft.net/creator.
We're kicking things
Minecraft
off
Earth.
with the announcement of we're gonna tell you right now.
The update Aquatic. Village and Pillage.
Bees. Let's look at some bees.
We finally have a Nether update. Holiday update will have a cats, pandas, bamboo and scaffolding.
Caves and cliffs update.
Caves and cliffs.
David Niesagen.
Minecraft Dungeons.
I am the one that gets to decide how difficult the bosses are.
Oha.
The results of the first vote are in.
Minecraft Earth.
Mountains. It's the global your chance to have a say in what goes into Minecraft.
Creeper, Ender Dragon, Alex, Squid, Zombie, Chicken, Skelett, keine Ahnung. Alles. Twitch. Experiment. Ah ja. Minecon. Minecon Earth, Minecraft Live. Minecon London. We couldn't have done any of this without you. Thank you for bringing Minecraft to life over and over again. But maybe we underestimated how brave you all are.
10 years ago, I stepped on the Minecon stage for the first time. I still get nervous and excited every single time I'm on this stage, but mostly I feel incredibly honored to be in front of you. I hope what you see and feel from each of us at Mojang Studios is our passion for Minecraft and our gratitude to all of you in our amazing community. Okay, now before I get even more sappy than I was, let's head over to Zoo and hear more about the adorable mobs that you must pick between.
Minecraft Live corresponded.
Here we go. It's almost time to vote. Before we do though, let's take a quick look at your choices once more. We have the Glare, a mob that lets players know when they're in an area that's dark enough for monsters. You can bring it with
Fuck you und fuck you.
LA
muss. Keine Ahnung warum.
Then there's the LA. If you give it an item,
LA,
it will
LA,
have matching ones.
LA muss.
It also loves music.
Der hier, fuck off, fuck
That's
off.
where we'll drop these items for you. And finally, the Copper Golem. A little golem that you yourself can make out of copper.
Schmutz.
They oxidize over time and will eventually freeze into statues. They love spending their time randomly pressing copper buttons, which would also be added to the game if the Copper Golem wins the vote. So those are your choices, and they are all so amazing. How will you choose? Jens gave us a lot to think about, and now you need to decide which mob you think you'd enjoy the most during your time playing Minecraft. Any of them would be useful, but choose your favorite and go vote for it now. Yes, that's right, the poll is now open. To cast your vote, make sure you're logged into your Twitter account, go to the Minecraft Twitter account and find the freshly launched poll with all 3 choices. Don't forget to click on the mob you most want to play Minecraft with. You can do it right now. After the first round of votes, I'll check back in with you so we can open the final round.
Ich werde nicht voten, weil ich muss streamen.
And I'm the star of the Minecraft YouTube channel.
And I'm Marilla. I'm the actual star of the Minecraft YouTube channel.
We're here to tell you about all the excellent shows you can watch on our channel. Subscribe tomorrow.
Don't you mean subscribe today?
No. How do you spell Minecraft? What even is Minecraft?
These are just some of the questions you can ask our studio's brightest minds on Ask Mojang.
We've actually received a question for us just now. Do you think making a video game is the easiest thing in the world?
No.
Literally no one thinks that.
Well, I did. Until I started watching this informative series that goes behind the blocks of every part of Minecraft Dungeons development.
Do
they show the footage of you tearfully begging to be put in the game?
Maybe in Series 3.
Meet a Minecrafter interviews some of the most incredible members of the Minecraft community.
They asked me to appear on it, but I was too busy being young and cool and attractive and not lying.
Okay.
With so much happening in the world of Minecraft, it can be easy to lose track. I myself only recently learned that blocks have been added to the game.
Subscribe to our channel and you'll be the first to see our announcements, trailers for new updates, upcoming games, and the exciting future of Minecraft.
Make sure that's the right footage. Finally, this is our peer.
The secrets of Minecraft.
Minecraft's most scandalous secrets.
British.
Fuck
We're
off.
out of time. Bye.
No, we're not. We still have a few seconds left.
Have a great Minecraft Live, everyone.
No! Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and only watch my...
Subscribe tomorrow. Okay. Minecraft Dungeons.
Now let's welcome Laura to talk all about Minecraft Dungeons. Hi, Laura.
Hi.
So you have a pretty cool job at Mojang Studios.
Yeah, I think I have the coolest job. It's sometimes difficult to believe, but I'm the lead designer of Minecraft Dungeons, and that means that I get to decide a lot of small things and details and bring a lot of ideas to the table, so hopefully make the game a bit better.
That does sound cool.
Yeah.
You and the Dungeons team have been working so hard recently, and
Oh,
you've
yeah.
recently had a couple of really cool releases.
Yeah, it's been crazy. We recently released to Steam, and I did something that they never recommend you to do, but I did it anyway, and I read the reviews, and yeah.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, it was, but it was so positive. It was so full of excitement and love for the game, and yeah, we were so proud to see how much the community loves it. So yeah, we were very happy. And also this week we've released the Spookier Fall update, which brings back a lot of spooky modifiers to the game, gear, a new cape, a new pet, and there's my new favorite armor, which has a spoon steer in your head.
I love that one.
Yeah, it's lovely. I like it so much.
A lot of fun to stare at while you're playing, but it might distract you a little.
Hopefully not too much.
So those just came out, but we also have some new and exciting things to look at that haven't come out yet.
10%, Digga. Ich muss Powerbank verwenden, das geht nicht anders. New pets, emotes, flares, and much more. Digga, wie lang geht das? Seasonal adventures coming this holiday.
That video is so exciting.
Yeah, I love that trailer so much. It has so many details.
So there's a lot going on in that video and a lot to talk about, but why don't we start with, now the DLC is done, what are seasonal adventures?
Right, yeah. Now that we are over with the story of the Orb of Dominance, we sat together with our friends at Double 11 and we started working on seasonal adventures, which are a new way for the player to progress through the game and increase in ranks, gather points, and hopefully get cool rewards at the end.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
So how long do they last?
Right. Seasonal adventures, although the name is seasonal, will be infinite technically.
Okay.
So, for instance, say we release seasonal adventure number 2, you will always be able to go back to seasonal adventure number 1, gather some rewards there, go back to number 2, gather some rewards there. So it's a bit up to you what you decide to do with it.
That's amazing. So it just lasts forever. You get the new content and you still have the old content.
All the content.
And speaking of content, what are some of these new things that players can unlock?
Right, yeah, we added tons of new rewards that are completely new to the Minecraft universe, some old, some new. We have tons of new pets. We have things like the duck and the fox, and I am so in love with all of them. We have flares, which are new VFX that you can apply to your character, so whenever you drink a potion or you beat an enemy, you get to show off a little bit and get some shininess there. Also, we got in some emotes, which are these little dances or little expressions you can do with your character.
Show off a little.
Yeah, exactly, and have some fun with your friends. Why not, like we see here, having a party. Also, we added tons of new capes, because everyone loves capes.
They do.
And tons of new skins, just in case we were missing.
That's a lot of skins.
Yeah, that's a ton of skins. Yeah.
Well, now we have a question from a Minecraft creator.
Right.
Hey, Strawberry17 here, and I have a question. Will there be free content included as a part of seasonal adventures?
The answer is yes. We always try to make sure there's content for everyone, regardless. So for seasonal adventures, there'll always be a free track and a track you can pay for. So there'll be different rewards in each, and you'll be able to get whichever you want at any time. So yeah, we wanted to cater everyone.
That's great. So how do you earn rewards?
Right. You will be able to get adventure points all throughout the game, meaning that doing the regular stuff you do, you'll get them. Like, say you beat a daily trial. At the end of the daily trial, you get adventure points. Also, we implemented new weekly challenges. So we'll ask you, like, this week, if you beat 100 zombies, you'll get extra adventure points.
That's a lot of zombies.
Yeah, the people do it so fast. I'm also impressed. And also, the best way to get adventure points is in the tower.
Okay, the tower, which we have not spoken about yet.
No.
So what is the tower?
The tower is another free single-player feature that we've added to camp. So you'll be able to see this gigantic tower in the camp. I love how it turned out. And it is a space with 30 different floors, each floor harder than the one before, and you'll get to fight the arena mobs. You'll get to fight bosses. You'll get to meet some new tower inhabitants and yeah, hopefully explore around and be able to test your skill. So you will start with a completely blank character from the bottom, and you'll be able to find new gear as you progress.
Okay.
So yeah, the floors get more difficult, your character gets stronger, and you can test your skill.
That sounds really fun. So let's take a look at some live gameplay of the tower right now. And for that we have JP. Hi JP.
Hello. How do you like my throne?
I think you stole that throne from the Arch-Illager.
I think he stole it from me. These are all my stuff.
Xbox Schmutz.
Nice.
So what are we seeing here, Laura?
Right, so we prepared some special floors to showcase here. So this is an example of a
Twitter,
very early
fuck
floor in
you,
the tower.
Alter.
So if you see JP's tower avatar has very little amount of gear, and yeah, you always have the context that you're high up in the tower, right?
So cool.
Yeah. We also wanted to make sure that the tower was this whimsical, magical space. So we have a boat, we have a river, why not? So you will be able to find a ton of magical spaces and new characters to meet. So yeah, this level is quite easy, as you can see, since it's very early on.
Yeah, JP's doing really well.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and we can see a sneak peek up there in that balcony. That's our tower keeper.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's a character that will guide you through the tower and yeah, will guide you around and whoop.
Wow, JP did really well.
Yeah,
Maybe
it
it was
was
a
so
little
fast.
too easy.
Yeah.
So each of these levels generates itself, but you can come back for up to 2 weeks.
Jetzt live an den Warner Brothers.
Right, yeah, our
Fuck
tower
off.
runs will be seated, and they will change every 2 weeks, meaning that for 2 weeks you'll be able to learn what happens in other floors. So say I reach floor 5 and I get defeated at floor 5. So then next time around I'll remember, I should have chosen a different weapon, and then I bet I could have done it. So yeah, you can share those tips with your friends, and you can learn together how to go through the tower.
Yeah, practice and get better.
19
Exactly.
Uhr,
Alright,
Alter.
let's give JP a real challenge now. We're
Right.
gonna go up the tower to a much higher floor.
Right.
You ready, JP? Do it.
Right, so here we've prepared a sample of what a harder floor could look like. So we try to add new exciting combinations of mobs that we've never had before. So JP is right now fighting jungle mobs, but there'll be ice mob together with them, and there'll be some new mobs. Here you can see some tower wraiths that spawn fire in different new combinations. We also will have tower guards, which are extremely bulky guards. We even have a ghast in the mix, and JP is getting sniped by it. So we're getting to, yeah, that's a tower guard right there. So yeah,
Digga, ich glaube, ich beende den Stream, wechsle auf PC
new ways to experience the game and the
und gucken uns das da dann weiter an, Alter.
It's really difficult.
Yes, yes it is.
JP's not doing so good right now.
No.
Oh, JP, that was a valiant attempt.
Yes.
Really, really good.
That was so good.
So, you've talked about so many new things, but
Yeah.
when will people get to see them?
Right. We'll get to see them. Hopefully everyone will get to play in December.
December.
So very, very soon.
That is very soon. Thank you so much, Laura, for coming by. This is all very exciting.
Thank you for having me.
Let's take one last look at some gameplay from the tower.
Wir machen das ist wirklich so, weil das fuckt mich mittlerweile ein bisschen ab. Mein Handy hat, keine Ahnung, 15%. Und ja, das Minecraft-Event geht mir vor allem ein bisschen zu lang. Es ist 19 Uhr. Ja, ich würde sagen, wir sehen uns später im Stream oder jetzt gleich im nächsten. Ich weiß noch nicht. Aber ich beende es hier erstmal, weil das wird mir hier ein bisschen zu lang. Ah, fuck, ist das Ding heiß. Aber ja, wir sehen uns später. Oder jetzt gleich dann, ich weiß es nicht.